The dusty buses keep rolling into Shire, a town in Ethiopia's Tigray region. Dozens a day, piled high with mattresses, chairs and baskets. And inside, people with nowhere to call home. 4 months after the Ethiopian government declared victory over the Tigray People's Liberation Front, tens of thousands are again displaced. This time, fighting is not the cause, but a decades-old land dispute. According to witnesses, aid workers and members of Tigray's new local administration, appointed by the government, they've been driven from their homes by forces from neighbouring Amhara. Mother of 9, Wahed Gebri Exiavie, left her village near the start of the conflict.
Since then, I've spent 2 months going from village to village, begging. Then we came to this camp because we heard there's aid here, but there isn't much food. I get help only for the 7-month-old baby. We don't even have a carpet to sleep on. This shelter I'm staying in isn't my own. I pleaded with other families and joined them.
Fighters from Amhara entered western Tigray in November in support of the government and have stayed ever since. Amhara officials say the disputed lands, equal to about a quarter of Tigray, were taken during the nearly 3 decades the Tigray People's Liberation Front dominated central government, before Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed came to power. Tigrayan officials say the area has long been home to both ethnic groups. Mulunega, head of Tigray's administration, said Amhara special forces and militias are now forcing people out.
We believe that this is unacceptable because it's not only displacement, it's beyond that. It's even about human rights issue.
Reuters interviewed 42 Tigrayans who described attacks, looting and threats by Amhara gunmen. 2 bore scars they said were from shootings. Gezacha Mulune, spokesman for the Amhara Regional Administration, said Amhara was running the contested territory, reorganizing schools, police and militia, and providing food and shelter. He did not respond to requests for comment on the accusations of violence and intimidation by Amhara fighters. Last week, Abiy defended Amhara regional forces, saying to portray them as a looter and conqueror is very wrong. Meanwhile, the buses keep arriving in Shire, carrying 1,000 people every day, according to local officials and the UN's Office for the Coordination of Humanitarian Affairs. It is an exodus that risks exacerbating a precarious humanitarian situation in a region where hundreds of thousands have already been uprooted by fighting.